Previously on Roll Britannia. To you, the room is suddenly a molten lava pit with lava pouring down the walls.
What are you two doing?
There's no lava, guys.
Carefully your beard.
And you are so disgusted by that, you actually shit yourself as well as vomit.
Oh, God.
Out of both ends. Good work.
What has happened?
Are you going to put him down and put some dwarf shorts on? Are they fully Daisy Dukes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or are they like...
You know it.
Oh, nice.
He's gonna look tremendous. The invisible man is here.
Do you think he's got a towel?
20 feet tall, he towers in this cavern.
Hey!
No, it's rubbish. It's all make-believe. It's all wizards and stuff. It's a wish to apologise.
Yes. An elf. He, for a start, looks well-dressed but dishevelled. My name is Gal. I do not believe you to be a genuine 15-year-old. That young man is not all he appears to be. Treat him with caution, young halfling. Bat wine.
Does it get you battered?
See you later, chap.
I doubt it with this fountain here.
Sorry, what was that? Sorry?
The wind is kind of blowing onto the shore from all the directions you can
I'd
see.
like to take out my pistol and just fire it.
You hear, way off in the distance, an extremely loud screeching, but it sounds like a giant eagle.
I think I hit something, lads.
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action.
Sounds like a giant eagle, and the thought occurs to you that one of your party, particularly the one who does all the healing, has used all his spell slots, and maybe it might be a wise idea to take a short rest. I mean, I'm just telling you what thought might occur to you.
Can we see anywhere nearby that we would be able to, like, set up camp?
Do you know, weirdly, just down the path, there's a small clearing that's sheltered on three sides by this side of this mountain, volcano, hill, whatever it is. So it's only really accessible from one side, so quite easy to defend.
Can I fear that it's a trap and set it on fire? I'm joking. I wouldn't. I don't think I'd do that. I think I'd probably get stopped by Keth.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
A bit of me wants to take Elmer Fudd's pistol away from him so he doesn't fire it again and annoy any prehistoric terrifying eagles.
Pistol goes straight, like, into my crotch, into my boxers, and I tuck my...
While it's still hot.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh, that hurts.
To the camp.
You smell some burning hair.
Are you guys going to take a short rest?
To the camp, chaps, for a short rest, because that was terrifying.
So any of you who don't have all of their hit points now, you can choose if you'd like to roll your hit dice to recover them, and those of you who have expended spell slots, you recover those.
While we're having a little rest and, like, setting up camp, I'd just like to, Mr. Tosscoble,
Yeah?
you don't say much, do you?
No, I'm just very observant and want to take everything in.
Out of interest, that young lad is a stowaway, clearly, and I think the orc man is, I don't know, looking for sailors or something.
Keth, do you reckon he knows that we can hear him? Like, he's talking right next to us in camp.
But
it's like we're not even...
Yeah, and then just sitting next to him, just ignoring it.
It's quite a small camp, most trustworthy Jeff.
I just wondered what brought you on board those ships.
I was in the bar, had many beers, and then I woke up there, just like you.
Okay.
It's not the best story start.
What did you do before you went to the bar? Like, do you have a job or something?
No, not really.
Out of curiosity.
I'm gonna turn to Jeff and I'm gonna go, God, this guy's done as ditch water. And I'm gonna walk off. Fucking hell. Like pulling teeth.
So, you guys take your short rest and rib on each other quite heavily.
So, because we're in this camp, do we all just recover our points naturally, or
No. If you are missing hit points, you can, during a short rest, choose to roll your hit die.
Yes.
Your hit die are listed on your sheet for how many hit die you can choose to roll. You recover your hit die after a long rest, but you can choose to use many or as few of them as you like, but you only have a finite amount of them per long rest. So during a short rest, you can choose to, and it depends on what your character is. I don't know what it says on your sheet, but it will say either a D6, a D8, or a D10, and you'll have a certain number of them. And you can choose to roll that if you are lacking hit points. You can choose to recover them by rolling that, and whatever number you get is how many hit points you roll.
Right.
You do recover all your spell slots, but you don't have spell slots.
No.
Because you're not magic.
Maximum of 12 HP. I've got 10 at the minute. So what would I roll?
It says on your sheet. I mean, you don't have to use your hit die if you don't want to.
Where on the sheet is this?
Hold on, let me have a look.
Oh, the D10. Ah, the D10. Right.
So you've got a
dice.
I'm just. It's a smorgasbord of dice in front of me.
I feel guilty to the other die.
So if you...
Is there a penalty?
No, there's no penalty, but once you've used it, you can't use it again until you've taken a long rest.
Which is basically like going to sleep, right?
Yeah, you have. It's resting for like 8 hours or more.
I mean, I've got 10. 10 out of 12 ain't bad. It's not like I'm down to 1 or 2.
Yeah, so it's up to you. I mean, you've also got to consider whether you think there'll be another opportunity for a short rest before you have a long rest. So it's up to you what you want to do.
Oh my goodness. I mean, there are more thrilling things to think about, but oh my goodness.
I'm going to get my spells back.
As you level up, you'll get more and more hit die, so it will be slightly less of a finite choice. But you'll also be taking more and more damage because you'll have more hit points to lose. So,
yeah,
big scary eagle might want to go into this in full health.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to do it. So, what do I need to roll?
You roll a D10.
2.
If your hit dice is a D10, you roll a D10.
Where do I find out what my dice is?
It says on your character sheet. Bear with me.
Yeah.
Underneath. Where is it?
Next to death save.
Yeah, that's the one.
And I got 2. What does
So
that
you
mean?
gain 2 HP.
Yeah.
I gain 2.
You gain 2.
So I'm back to full health.
There you go. So Paul, underneath where your
D8,
max HP, you've got 1 D8, which means you can roll a D8 if you want to recover any lost hit points, and you recover as many as it says on your roll.
8.
So you recover 8 hit points, only up to your maximum.
Cool.
Okay, so we're all...
This is good.
How many spells left?
Yeah, during a short rest, you recover your spell slots.
When you down that I'm a child, I only get 1d6, and I only get 8 hit points.
What sort of spells does Malrus have?
How many anti-eagle spells do you have, Paul?
Anti-eagle.
Yeah, do you have any anti-eagle stuff?
We hear that Antibac is currently taking down the eagle.
Any avian flu or stuff like that?
What have we got that's ranged, by the way, just like as a collection, as a party? Well, what have we got? Have you got any ranged spells, Paul?
I have Light, Sacred Flame, which is cantrip, Bless, Cure Wounds, and Healing Word.
Sacred Flame. Were they an 80s band?
Okay, so are you guys setting off then?
Right, onwards.
Let's go storm the eagle's nest, lads.
Ooh, to the eagle's nest.
So you set off down the jungle path, and you've been travelling for a little while now through dense jungle with thick trees and high plant life on both sides, with strange noises coming from deep within the jungle, until you get to a chasm ahead of you, which has what appears to be a bridge on it. And you can't see the other side because of a heavy sort of misty fog that seems to be hanging in the air. There's a sign next to the bridge, and it says, "To move ahead, you must go back, but to go back is not to go forward."
I think that's quite clear.
Let's do it then.
It's
Who wants to go
obvious.
first? Who wants to go first?
I'm gonna walk. Actually, no. I've got 8 HP.
Was that it?
Anyway. I'm a little kid.
I will go in
Yeah,
first.
sure you are.
Of course you are. I mean,
Yeah, we can't send a little kid.
So who's going to give it a go? Who's going first?
this guy, because I trust Jeff.
Keth, what are you doing?
Keth is going to start almost moving.
Also, fuck you guys for choosing Keth and Jeff.
Yeah, that Facebook compression.
What did the sign say again?
It said, to move ahead, you must go back, but to go back is not to go forward.
Sounds like you're just going to walk backwards across the bridge. So Keth is almost going to start moonwalking across the bridge.
I'm going to hang back and watch Keth moonwalk across the bridge.
Yeah, I'm going to hang back and watch Malrus watch Keth move across the bridge.
And Keth disappears into the fog.
Keth! Keth, can you hear us?
There is no response.
Keth, can you hear us?
Oh, shit.
Absolutely no response.
Well, I feel like...
Keth, can you come back?
I feel like I'm pretty confident in Keth and his understanding of things, so I'm going to go with it as well, and I proceed to moonwalk through the fog too, across the bridge.
And you disappear into the fog.
Malrus and I look at each other.
Longingly.
We're finally alone.
I've got this light cantrip.
Now you tell us.
Yeah,
Shall we use it?
that might be pretty good, actually.
Now that the sacrificial lambs have gone forward,
I'd say use it, mate.
You heard no response at all.
Yeah, just fucking throw that out. See what happens.
Well, I was going to call after...
I thought the DM said we heard no response.
because we'd gone, because we'd left.
You just seen two of your players disappear into the fog.
Are you going to send out the light
Yeah, I'm
then?
going to send out the light.
Excellent.
See if that works. Send out a ball of light.
It illuminates the fog. The fog is well lit. It's still fog.
Well, that didn't work. Shall we moonwalk as well?
I'm going to take out 50 feet of rope from my burglar's kit and smash a pinion into the ground, wrap it around Malrus, right, just to secure it to the side, wrap it around Malrus, wrap it around Derek, and then, like, the two of us can securely moonwalk across, and then if we fall or anything happens, then we're caught by the rope, is my plan.
Plunged into this a little bit.
Hey, Dad, I'm moving slowly here. Remember what we're in together. I mean, Keth, not Dad. It's another Freudian slip.
I trust you, Jack.
I trust you. I trust you with my life.
I'm not bitter about that dice roll at all back in the fissure.
So you're walking backwards across the bridge with a rope tied around you, and it's tied to Malrus. Are you crossing as well, or are you still? So you're both...
Yeah.
I am indeed.
Do you want me to tie it to you? I don't have to.
Yeah, let's go for it. All in this together.
And you both disappear into the fog. And for a moment, there is no noise at all. And then you emerge from the fog on the other side and see Keth and Jeff standing there.
We made it!
Well, now I feel stupid. Anybody want some rope? I just cut the end of the rope that I've used and just
That's
leave
such
it.
an ominous leaving. For someone, the next person who walks up just sees a dangling rope through the fog. A pin stuck in the ground. Like, what happened here? No one knows. All the ropes. even
Trailing
stuck
and
to-
disappearing into the
Nice
mist.
spell, questionable beard.
You guys solved my bridge puzzle.
Hey!
Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Quicker than the bat.
So what can we see?
From this side, you can see the path is a little wider on this side. It actually looks a little bit more made. Still not a proper path, but you can see that it looks like some people have actually travelled along it occasionally.
Perception time!
And no, I'm not going to ask you to roll a perception roll. You're just going to.
I'm gonna have a look around.
Have the choice to. Okay, roll a perception check then.
Bloody,
I've just.
bloody
You know
Jack.
those lovely webs you weave, James? I'm just going to pull these strands.
Is the fog still heavy on this side, or is the fog? Have we gone through it?
The fog is sort of behind you. It's sort of in the cabin.
13 total.
Sorry, 13. You see exactly what I described to you earlier.
19.
With that, you can see ahead of you some slightly more, what look like relatively recent footprints just ahead of you. You're not really sure who or what they belong to, but you can see some marks in the ground that, as a ranger, you can tell are relatively fresh.
Ranger skills go.
I think as a ranger, you should possibly investigate them footprints.
Ranger danger.
See what's a crack-a-lacking.
I want to investigate them a bit further. I am a ranger type person orc, so I want to know a bit more.
Okay, roll investigation then.
There's a 15 plus 1, so 16.
Okay, with a 16, you can see that the footprints appear to be of a mixed persuasion. They seem to be part giant bird, but they seem to be too many of them. Seems to be a four-legged creature, but with bird feet, leading down the path ahead of you.
I go over to Keth. Keth, I'm gonna come over to you, see what the situation is with these footprints that you've found, and ask if you've heard.
If I've heard.
Have you heard? Surely you've heard.
I fear this is a trap.
What has he heard?
You must have heard at this point.
No, just a question.
Heard about what, you ask? Of course, about the bird.
The bird.
Bird's the one. Well, a bird. Bird is the one.
I don't think you can use any of this audio.
No, we're all going to be sued.
Right, gents, merry men, band, guys, lads. There are loads and loads of eagle sort of bird footprints. There's loads of it. I reckon it's 4 legs, but there's loads, and it's been going up and down this path. Something sooner or later is going to come along here.
At that point, you hear a loud eagle-type screech ahead of you, and a female scream.
Like a person screaming, or like a
Guys,
female eagle.
there's clearly a girl in one of these suburbs just around the corner. Like, as we head round the corner, there's going to be one of these houses, and there's a girl who's clearly in need of our help. I feel like we should head down this road and help her. If nothing else, there'll be nice showers there.
Jeff.
There'll be hot water.
Drink some water, Jeff. I think you've got a bit of heat stroke, mate.
I feel like I
gonna
need to
give
give
him
you a
my-
point of inspiration for really sticking to this that critical fail.
I'm going to give
Please
him
take
my
a point of
water.
inspiration. For those of you who don't know, I dish out inspiration at points where I think players have been true to their characters or have devised something particularly ingenious that's of note. You can use point of inspiration at any point to gain advantage or lose disadvantage on any roll. You can only ever have 1 point of inspiration, but you can use it at any point. So bank that for the next time you feel like you really want to win something or you desperately don't want to fail it.
Oh, it is banked.
It's what?
Cool.
Thank you.
So
seriously, we
what are
should
doing
head
then?
towards these suburbs. Towards
Do
the
any of
houses.
you know about like big wild creatures, like hunting game or anything like
This
that?
guy does. I would like to see if I can identify that screeching, horrible noise to see if Keth knows what it is.
I feel like Keth, I feel like as a ranger, you could probably just try and identify.
That's what I'm going to do. What do you reckon, Dungeon Master?
Why don't you try and identify that bird?
Yeah, roll insight.
That's an 11 plus 1, so 12.
It's a large eagle.
Lads, it's a large eagle.
Oh, fuck. And I was just about to go and help that lady too. Now, not so sure on the whole thing. I reckon, lads, if we lay low...
I think we need to make our way. I think we can't leave someone screaming. Let's face it. Come on. There's someone in need of help. We were all in need of help. We were drugged, put on a ship, battered around by a kraken.
Yeah,
if we
and
could
we
have someone
helped
helping us.
ourselves out.
Yeah, if we could have had someone helping us, would we not have taken it? There's 4 of us. There's clearly that we don't know
Because
how
we
many.
wouldn't have made such good friends.
Exactly, and this friendship, this bond means a lot, and I think this bond could help.
I would die for you, you 15-year-old boy.
And you might before this is over.
Let's
Yeah,
do
we run
this.
off.
I can't believe I'm taking the moral high ground over a bunch of you.
We run.
A large bit of me wants to trust Jeff as well for some ungodly
You know
reason.
what? He's won me over.
So, are you guys going to head off down the path then towards the noise?
Yeah, we're gonna run.
Right, you're going to run.
Onwards.
Right, so are you all running?
Yep.
I think so.
Right, so you're running off towards the noise, and as you come round a corner in the path, you see ahead of you a sight of some pretty scary things. You see, in fact, a huge griffin attacking an elf woman. The griffin looks pretty bad off, but so does this elf woman. In fact, the griffin has the elf woman pinned to the ground as we speak. You can see that they've clearly been in some sort of fight. There's feathers and blood everywhere. What are you doing?
Has the griffin noticed us?
No, it is fully intent on its
Can
prey.
I just run up and just try and get like a sneak attack on it?
That'd be a fool.
I want to zap it with my sacred flame.
Guys, can we just chill the fuck out for a second? Every time we find some kind of evil creature, we rush in like some bloody nutters and just go hell for leather.
Have you ever had griffin meat before?
I've not.
Griffin is fucking brilliant.
I've not had griffin, but I feel like
Sacred
In
flame.
fact, I do.
Sort it right
Do you
out.
have a cousin
I feel
who used to eat horse? A lot of horse.
Cook it as well.
I feel like with this griffin we should just Peter. Can we just take a moment and just take a breath?
That was a shameless pun.
Just Peter. Fuck you. Fuck you.
There's a strange juxtaposition here because it happened in the test play we had as well. But you won't know this about Paul, who's playing now. He's a vegan.
What?
And he also stripped off a couple of horses.
I know that was what I was alluding to.
He's got an obsession with butchering things.
That is your inner carnivore screaming out for freedom. That is to break free of vegetabilism and. I think that's the correct term. Break free and cure you of vegetabilism.
Right.
We may have digressed.
Derek's just going to run towards and
Oh,
pull
God.
his daggers out. Make a sneak attack.
Jeff is just going to shake his head in the corner.
Because it hasn't noticed me, I roll with advantage.
You do, yep.
First one is a 11. The second one is a 21.
Oh,
21 hits.
That'll be 4 damage, and then an extra d6 for my sneak attack, which is another 4, so that's 8 damage on the
This is where Jeff fears that this is a griffin and is going to be well OP'd in comparison to you, Laz 11.
I want to try and jump onto its back so that if it flies, I'm left dangling.
Jeff, I fear that.
You realise the only times we've won any battles is with diplomacy.
Okay, so we'll deal with the damage first.
There's a time for diplomacy, lad, and there's a time for saving damsels in distress.
And you're a damsel that's going to get made into jam.
A jamsel.
So, yes, you do...
We don't even know how pretty she is.
You do damage to the griffin, and it looks really bad off now. And if you're intending to jump on its back, we will deal with that once you've all rolled for initiative, please, because that's sneak attack over.
Mine was a 5 plus 2, so 7.
14 all in.
My initiative was a 2, so 5.
15.
In that order, then, it will be Malrus is up next. The griffin has very much noticed you and has let up from his prey and has turned to face you all.
Oh, wonderful. Derek, why'd you do that?
You can choose to delay your turn if you want, or you can choose to fight or run or hide, whatever you want.
I'm going to fight. I am going to do my sacred flame to get some roast.
I just wanted to make you some cutlets.
Okay. How does sacred flame work?
Griffin colour.
Flame-like radiance descends on creature I can see within range. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
Okay. What's the challenge? What do I need to get?
Paul the secret bacon sandwich eater.
Oh, dexterity save. Attack save, it says dexterity save.
James, because since I'm on this griffin's back, do you want me to make this dexterity save as well?
Yes.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, so if you scroll all the way down to where your spells are, it should say spell save DC.
12.
So this griffin's got to roll a 12.
I got a beat a 12 as
The
well.
griffin rolls an 18.
Ooh.
I rolled a 12 naturally. My dexterity save, I rolled a 17.
So is it half damage on say, or does he completely avoid it? What does it say?
Target must succeed on dex. Yeah, completely avoids it.
Griffin gets out the way.
It was a nice try, though, Malrus. We'll eat this bird together.
What is Derek doing on the griffin's back?
Getting some fillets.
I'm sort of stuck now, lads.
Next up, it's Chip, or Jeff.
Trustworthy Jeff.
I feel that in this scenario, fuck it, I'm doing character. Guys, right, I feel that, to be honest, I'm going to have to try and save this maiden. I'm not going to be much use here. I've got I got a hand axe and a dagger, so I'm pretty useless against a griffin, I feel. So in this breath, as the maiden has got to her feet, I'm going to try and run over and grab said fair maiden and drag her to some sort of safety and allow my 3 compatriots, who are much stronger and wiser than I am, to take said beast down.
Make sure you ask her consent first.
It's astonishing that she's been in a fight with a griffin and needs a 15-year-old to drag her away.
Two things. Two things are now going to happen. One is the griffin is going to get an attack of opportunity because you're going to run past it. And 2, you're going to enter into a strength contest with this elf woman to see if you can drag her away. So,
Is
the
she not
griffin's up
going to be
first.
compliant? Wow. Ungrateful bitch.
I told you, ask her consent.
Can I not scream? I'm saving your life as I run over her.
The griffin has rolled a total of 12 against your AC.
My AC
Keth.
is 14.
Yes.
Is the elf the baddie?
I don't know.
14.
14. So the griffin doesn't hit you.
Are we the baddies?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm a 15-year-old, tiny little 15-year-old, remember? It's going to miss me.
So you now need to roll a strength contest with this elf woman.
Keth the baddie.
So roll a d20.
I have got a 13 plus... Is that the saving throws?
No, it's your strength modifier. It's not a saving throw.
I don't seem... Oh, wait, is it on the others? Ah, there it is. -1. So, as a little weak 15-year-old, I've got 12 total, all in.
Ooh, that was unfortunate for you because I rolled a 13. So you attempt to drag this elf woman away and fail.
Right, fuck her.
She shakes you off and goes, "Get the fuck off me! What are you doing? Who are you?"
No, you can't. You can't do that, Jeff. You can't
Where are your-
literally.
I'm trying to
do
save your life, woman.
Did he ask for consent? I don't fucking think so.
Listen, if you don't want to be saved from this griffin love, absolutely fine. I was trying to do you right, not a problem.
Saved? I don't need saving. I had it.
Had it, love. I think you've been had by it.
Keth, your turn.
Right.
I sit and watch for the rest of this. I'm out.
You just
Fuck
crossed your arms.
I'm
That's it, yeah.
with Malrus.
I'm having a kiddie hissy fit right now. Tantrum time. Bollocks to her. She don't want to be saved. Sitting on the edge of the dock.
Bollocks to you, love.
Sit there, watch it happen.
I'm not sure. I'm with Malrus on this one. I don't know who's good and who's bad in this fight, but the griffin is beyond reason, probably. So I'm going to swing my musket up. I can't talk to a griffin. Or can I?
I don't know.
I'm not going to shout to it in the middle of combat.
Depends what griffin.
Can griffins talk?
Talking's a free action, so you can talk if you like.
Nah, that'd be a waste of a
Can
go.
I shout at the griffin what action, what it understands?
You can shout at a griffin if you want.
What language it understands? Hey, griffin!
I'm going to swing my musket up.
Can I shout?
Keth's about to shoot this in the face. Does he really want to know whether it's sentient or not?
Can I shout in Common, Draconic, and Sylvian, because those are the 3 languages I know? Do you speak this language? Sound. I continue to sit there and ignore the fucking. I continue to sit there and ignore everything that's going on.
Keth briefly hovers his musket over Jeff and he goes, "No, I trust him too much."
Just like, nah, something about me makes me like this kid. So I'm going to swing up, aim for the neck of the griffin, and pull the trigger.
Okay, roll attack.
That's a 6.
Yeah, it's not going to do it, I'm afraid.
It's not. No. This.
Remember when I said we could do this with diplomacy?
Yes.
We're past that point now.
You fire at the griffin and miss.
Derek.
Because you were too scared of hitting young Jeff, and you thought that might cause you problems. The griffin's up next.
Oh, no.
And enraged by the fact that you fired at him, he turns to attack you and rolls...
I'm still on his back, by the way.
I'm going to say, bear in mind, he's still got someone on his back.
Yeah, and I've like got 2.
Rolls a natural 2 and doesn't quite fall over, but sort of stumbles a little bit. And so he's going to take his second. He's going to take his second attack at you again.
No, he doesn't.
And rolls a 5 because he sort of stumbled last time, and you're on his back. It threw his balance off and failed to swipe at you or bite you.
Stupid griffin.
He's all like uncoordinated because I've stabbed into his brainstem.
You're like Ratatouille.
Literally steering this griffin.
Look, I can make him talk.
You're like controlling him. Some creepy Punch and Judy act.
Derek, you're next in the order.
So he's tried to attack
Keth, twice.
right?
Yeah.
Twice. So does that mean that Keth is within 5 feet of him?
Yes.
How did I miss?
Because then I get sneak attack damage on that as well.
Okay.
As a rogue. That is a natural 18.
Yeah, that hits.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
So that would be a 6 damage plus my sneak attack damage, which is 9 damage total.
Yeah, this griffin is barely standing now. He's really messed up.
I'm gonna think back to my prison days and just like
You're shanking.
yeah, I'm just gonna shank him like a bunch of times in the back of the neck. That's what you get for taking my soap.
Malrus, you're up.
Taking notes.
Taking names.
Exclamation mark.
Prison.
Malrus is the scribe of it.
I'm just going to sit back and watch.
You going to delay your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, let me know when you want to drop back into the order. Up next
Will do.
is the elf woman, and having shaken off a 15-year-old...
That doesn't. It sounds a bit dirty. That does.
I just have to... Hold on, I have to get the stats up for this particular attack. Where are we? Talk amongst yourself.
So yeah.
What the hell's with you in prison, dude?
Various things.
Like what?
I don't like to talk about it, to be
I bet it
honest.
was his thieving. You saw him at that box.
I'm going to say it's fair. In fairness, he has been a true kleptomaniac the entire time.
I like him.
Right.
I'm still not sure about that beard.
I'm sure we've all got our pasts, okay? Let's leave it there.
Get back to your griffin.
So, the elf woman turns to this griffin and raises the wand that she had stored about her person, points it at the griffin, and she casts Ice Storm. A hail of rock-hard ice pounds into the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot-high cylinder centered on a point within range. Each creature in the cylinder must take a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
So hold on, I've got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
What's this DC?
Hold on, I will tell you. It is, 17.
That's a natural 1.
Oh no.
The good news for you is that she has spell shaping, so you get advantage.
Okay. Let's try that again. That's a natural 20.
Just both ends of the spectrum in 2 rows.
Good work.
Wicked.
The Alpha and Omega.
Talk about a roller coaster.
Let's get. I'm going to roll some dice now.
Oh, that was close.
2d8. That's one of those. Yes. 1, 2. That's 3. That went well. And 4d6. That's that one. There we go.
Shit, dude. Still a lot of dice to roll.
That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Good release this.
11 points of damage, but you take half as many because you had advantage.
6.
You round up. So, yeah.
Half to 6.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So you take 6 points of damage. The griffin takes 11 points of damage, which seems really low for that spell, but I think these dice are all hating me today. And that does, in fact, crush the griffin and it lays there motionless on the floor.
Derek's arm is just like sticking out of the pile of
And
ice.
Derek looking chilled and slightly bruised.
Send in the halfling.
Is it dead?
His arm is just sticking out of a pile of ice. Help me, please. I've made a terrible error.
Malrus, is there anything you can get off that at all? Any...
Oh, I'll go have a look.
Maybe a wing?
At this point, I have to say I'm ignoring the elf woman, so I'm going to go with Malrus here and check out this griffin carcass and see what we can scavenge, because I don't give a fuck about what she's got to say.
I'm gonna pull Normalbeard from the carcass,
Thank you, mate.
brush the feathers off,
Ugh.
readjust his beard for him.
The elf woman stands there and goes, "You're welcome."
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, love.
We saved you.
I think you'll find I saved you. I had it all under control. So you guys turned up.
We distracted the griffin.
It didn't need distracting. I was about to kill it. What are you guys doing here? Who are you?
We'll ask the questions here. What was the old scream for before we arrived? Then, if you weren't in trouble at all.
I'd like to see you not scream if a griffin bites you in the ass.
Could you show us? I mean,
That point.
You're still in
sorry.
these Daisy Duke hot bands, by the way.
I think I got new. No, I got new trousers.
He'll
We
show
still
you
got new
his. He'll
trousers.
show.
These are for you, madam.
Did you?
You still haven't answered my question. What are you guys doing here?
I'm cutting up this fucking griffin. What are you on about?
I'd like to give Malrus a hand cutting up the pieces of griffin meat.
You know that's the sign of a serial killer. Are you guys just travelling butchers?
Well, my lady, Jeff will explain it all.
Who's Jeff?
This kid. Don't worry, you can trust him.
I'm sorry. Right, so we're not travelling butchers. Excuse my fellow compatriots.
Guys, you've been very rude. You've not even introduced yourselves to me yet. Who the hell are you?
I'm Derek Normalbeard.
I'm trying to,
Big
my
guy
lady.
is
My lady,
Keth.
I'm trying to. I tried to save your life, and now I'm trying to introduce myself. Right, I am Jeff Silverbow. I am a humble 15-year-old child, and I have been abducted by wary means and brought here through...
By these people.
Not necessarily by these people, I am uncertain, but I have grown a fondness to these people, and therefore I have grown to trust them at most so far with my life. And therefore, I tried to save you, my fair queen, or lady, however you may prefer to be dressed, but you refused.
Lady on thick there, Jeff.
You are an elven maiden, are you not?
I'm no queen.
Keth, you're up, she's not a maiden.
Sorry, sir. Didn't mean to offend you.
Sir?
He says you're not a maiden. You must be Mr. Then, Mister.
I'm female, but I'm...
Look, all you elves look the same to me. So sorry about that. But
That's racist.
yes, it
I'm
is.
female, but I'm 282 years old.
My lady, you look great for your age. My name is Keth Frostiron.
What's your name, elf?
My name? Tia Anastasia.
Are you single?
I had a cat called Tia once.
Say the last bit, so I'm just going to go with Tia.
You guys can call me Starflower.
Nice to meet you, Tia Maria.
Our historian must take note. Bear with us.
Tia Starflower it is, then.
Now, can we not call you Tia because your name's Tia?
No, you can call me Starflower.
Well, we're going to call you Tia Maria because I kind of like Maria. She seems like a fair maiden, and you so far have proven to be yet such fair, but not a maiden. So Tia Maria is.
Look, Tia Maria. Do you have any reward for killing this griffin? You know.
Reward?
Yeah, because we helped you out.
Why would
Yeah.
I pay you?
Because you're still alive.
Because there's 4 of us and 1 of you.
It's only thanks to me that you're all still alive. Do you know how dangerous griffins are? You can't be more than what? Level 1?
I'm gonna point to the dead body. I'm gonna point to the dead body of that one and go, "Well, that one's not dangerous anymore, is it?"
No, because I killed it.
Yeah, it was on its way out.
Okay, Starflower.
Is he still butchering it?
I'll be done in a minute.
I'm gonna let Kev take the lead here.
Do
We
you want me to cut you a few bits off, Tia?
we were washed up here.
Kev is our leader.
We've had a horrible time coming through the caves. We were shipwrecked here. had to fight our way through, and then we came here, and you're here.
Two.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you were shipwrecked as well?
Well, not exactly. There was a big storm, and
Have you heard of a kraken?
Yes, of course I've heard of krakens.
Can you show us your kraken?
Kraken's multiple.
Easy, Jeff.
Yes, they're creatures. They live in the deep.
I'm 15. I'm horny, all right?
Look, when you got shipwrecked,
Well, not exactly
You didn't see
shipwrecked.
a-
Our ship was damaged in the storm, but we came to this island to try and make repairs and restock. Yeah, me and my crew.
yeah.
We have a...
Are you a captain? Are
I'm
you?
not a captain. We have a mighty, powerful,
Where's
and
your crew?
terrifying captain.
Where's your crew?
Well, they're back. They're back at the encampment. They sent me out because,
Where are you sailing out of, by any chance? Do you sail under any particular flag?
oh, that's none of your business.
I'm pretty sure there's 4 of us and 1 of you, and we should probably find out that it is our business.
I think this lady's a pirate, lads.
Yes.
Have you seen a weird giant wizard in a cave of bats called Gal?
Did you see him on this island?
Yes, there's just a deal in there. He was a weird elf thing.
Did he have a stone?
No, but he did talk about a stone.
He spoke of a stone.
Okay, look.
A stone.
Can you take us to your encampment?
No, I've got...
We're desperately hungry.
I've got plenty of griffins.
There's plenty of griffin there.
We will share our rations with you. We will pitch in. We will help out.
Keth's got a good bottle of wine.
Bat wine.
Bat wine, that sounds...
Clearly, we
Oh, you haven't tried it. It's amazing. I haven't tried it. Let's try it together.
don't tell them about the bottle of wine.
As you can see,
Let us speak, then.
I took quite a beating there. And to be honest with you, that was my last spell slot.
I could fill that spell slot for you if you like.
Outrageous, but nice. Sorry, milady.
Maybe we
Go on.
settle down with this bottle of wine.
That's disgusting. Here's the situation. We came to this island after a terrible storm, and we came here to try and restock, resupply, and repair our ship. The problem is that, well, while we did all that, as soon as we tried to leave, we realised that the tides just wouldn't work for us. The winds were never in our favour. We've been here on this island for near on a month now, and we cannot get off. When we were searching around, we found, well, I'll spare you the details, but we found out that there is a stone. It seems to be the reason we can't escape from this island. It seems that many, many years ago, someone was marooned on this island, and she was a powerful wizard. And in her attempts to bring rescue, she created this stone, which controls basically the seas. It seems to have harnessed the powers of one of the gods, it seems. And it seems to draw in all the winds and all the tides to its location as long as it is exposed to the elements. The only thing that seems in the writings to be able to control is a chest we found in a cave.
What did this chest have a symbol on it?
Well, it's a magical chest. We have it in our encampment.
You have the chest, do you?
I just told you we found the chest.
Yeah, but you could have
Sure,
been.
there's not a
Am I
second-
saying? Do you speak common?
You-
I mean,
look,
what's wrong?
look,
What is wrong
that's
with you?
racist now. You could have been, for instance, shocked by it twice, maybe multiple more times, and decided to leave it there, just for instance.
No.
Okay.
We found it in a cave down by the
hypothetical.
beach, and we brought
Could
it.
there potentially be a second chest?
This is where we've. Could there be? Well, I'm sure there are plenty of chests in the world.
A second
you're
chest
being-
with said powers.
You're being
because
purposefully
we
obtuse
have
now.
encountered a chest of said power that has been very repellent, and it was
Highly
with
protected.
the friend that Malrus here has spoken about, the elf within a cave.
Who mentioned
So
the
when
stone
you speak of a magical chest within a cave
and a
to do with
spellcaster.
elves and a
Well-
spellcaster,
That sounds really interesting, but here's the thing. If that was the magical chest, then we wouldn't be stuck here, because the chest is what controls its power, and if it's inside the chest, then we could leave. If it not being in the chest is what the issue is. We're trying to find this stone so we can put it in the chest.
You've got and you've opened the chest.
Godforsaken. Yes, this is where we found all the writings about the stone. That's how we know why we're stuck here. What is wrong with this dwarf? Are you guys all as dense as he is?
Look, he's had a very, very bad
wearing a fake
day.
beard?
I would like to roll a deception check so that she does not notice my fake beard. If possible, I'd like to roll a deception check.
Go for it. Go for it.
That is...
Can I roll a deception check to make sure she's telling the truth?
Roll a deception check, you can't.
Can I intimidation?
A 15-year-old boy.
Deception. That is a 22.
A 22?
Yeah.
Hold on. Right. Okay, I'm going to roll to contest your deception. Insight is a +0, so no. Yeah, that's you deceived me.
Look, what do you think? Of course not. I'm a dwarf. Obviously, I've got a real beard. What kind of dwarf would I be if I didn't have a real beard? I mean, come on.
That's a fair point. So,
Okay.
here's the thing. We acquired some information from a slightly unwilling source. And we found out that there is a hideout somewhere around here, where there is a group of believers in this stone, and they think it is a physical manifestation of their god, and they worship it. And so, while my crew and many of our officers and our captain are back at the ship preparing to set sail and getting everything ready to go, I've been sent to acquire this magical item. I wasn't prepared for a succession of owlbears and griffins to attack me en route, so I have expended all of my spell slots. Time is of the essence.
So
but
you want us to kill a bunch of crazy, cold
if
people?
you do that, because, well, since you said you were shipwrecked here, I may, and I can't promise anything here, may be able to convince our captain to drop you off somewhere.
Sounds good to me.
No problem. You can toddle off and speak to your captain.
Look, yeah. Can I just you haven't seen any other shipwrecks or any other stranded people around the island, anything like that?
You're the first people I've seen on this island, apart from our informant.
Your informant. What state are his knees in? Are they fine? Have they been smashed or hammered or?
His knees are certainly fine.
Okay. Can I roll an insight check on her, please?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
That's a natural 2.
You don't believe her very much, but you are not really sure what else to do about that information.
Natural 2. Okay.
Can I roll an insight check, please?
You can roll an insight check, yeah?
That is 16 plus 4, which is 20.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that his knees are fine, but some sort of inflection in the way she said it suggested that maybe the rest of him is probably not so fine.
Okay. Let's help each other out. We'll help you find this stone. You leave us
to freedom.
You leave us be and drop us off where we ask. Let's strike a deal.
Okay. So, over here is the path that leads to where the map suggested the entrance is. On the map, there seems to be a secret entrance just up here, and there is a main entrance a little way further up. If you guys take the secret entrance, I'll go and take a rest outside the main entrance and pick up any that try and escape, but if you can go in and potentially flush them out, then between us, we could probably get this job done. What do you say?
Why do we have to go to the back door?
It's the best door.
I don't understand that.
Sorry.
Because I'm 50.
Can we just discuss this amongst ourselves for a little bit? I'd just like to pull everybody. Do you trust? Because she says we go roundabout. She has a rest outside. I can't see any other crew. Surely, why would you be out here on your own?
I'm a bit concerned by elves, I'm not going to lie. The last elf we encountered tricked the shit out of all of us and made us see lava and all kinds of crazy crap.
Dick, wasn't he?
He gave us a bit of shit. So, as far as I'm concerned, elves are not to be trusted. And we tried to save this bitch's life. She's then gone, nah, son, I've saved you. She's trying to take all the credit. I say we either force her to do what we need her to do, some kind of way, I don't know, I'm only 15, or we walk off.
She is also extremely powerful. Let's face it, we did not do a good job against the Griffin.
Yeah, but like she's used a less spell slot.
Yeah, but she's beaten to shit.
I reckon we play along with it.
I agree with the butcher.
My concern is we go into that cave round the back, stinking of griffin blood and all of this, right? And she's like out front on her own, waiting, right? As we flush them out. Doesn't that seem a bit weird to you guys?
Yeah, but to be honest, all of this has seemed a bit weird to us. Let's face it. We none of this started in normal circumstances. Let's face it. We all went for a pint, or as far as I was concerned,
went for a drink, mate.
I'm up for. I would rather go down the tradesman's entrance, down the front door, straight up the tradesman's.
Okay.
Let's face tradesman,
of course, but
tradesman.
I'm just worried.
Tradesman.
Have you guys made a decision yet?
Look, we all love tradesmen.
Tradesman.
I'm just worried that we're going into a trap.
What has she got to gain from it, then?
While you're discussing this, you see...
Remember the magic water? Remember the magic fountain?
Yeah, I'm going to take a big drink of magic water.
While you're discussing this, you see Starflower open a small glass vial and down something inside, and she instantly looks less beaten up. She looks like some of her wounds have healed, and...
What was she drinking it from?
You got any more of those, love?
Excuse me, miss. Have you got any more of those glass vials that we can all potentially drink from and feel great?
Lads, I'm up for it.
Have you decided to accept my offer?
On the condition that you give us some of those healing things.
It's a simple yes or no.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, yeah.
Simple yes or no.
I want to go with a yes.
Yep.
Right.
Fine.
I've got one spare healing potion.
Who's the worse off?
Malrus, have you got like a healing word on you?
I've got 2 spell slots.
Could you just use that on me?
I'm fine. I'm full health.
I've got 4 HP.
Go on then, I'll use it on you.
I'm full health.
If you use a healing word on me and then we save the potion for later.
Yeah, go on then.
Wicked.
Can we just take your potion for later? Do we have to take it now?
You can take it with you. It's yours.
Ah, champion. Thank you very much.
Thanks, love.
Cheers, love.
All right,
Boston.
Are you from the north now, or what's happening?
I'm from wherever you want me to
Champion.
Hey, champion, kids.
Everything's a champion.
Right.
I'm a champion. Cheers.
Yeah.
Right. Are you guys done fucking around? Because time is of the essence here. We've got a job to do, and we can't be hanging around here any longer.
Do you talk to all your best friends like that?
Fuck you.
Right, to the back passage.
How much do I heal with your healing word?
1d4 plus 2, I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
5 then.
Wicked.
There you go. 5 points of health.
I am almost at full health.
Excellent. Right, guys, follow me. And she darts off through the undergrowth to the left-hand side of the path.
I do not trust this woman.
Our heroes had wandered into a jungle. Oh, and young Jeff was in search of a bungalow. But soon they found themselves facing a griffin and an elf with low health, but the fight seemed uneven. Our heroes, like lightning, sprung to action and damaged that monster by more than a fraction. But now there's a plan and a mysterious stone in a cave of mystery so far from home. Will it turn out to be cubic zirconia? We'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.